So this is our E-Kit 4. We're doing some bench testing right now, but we'll just go through all the different components and what they do. So we're starting over here. These are our two battery packs. So usually you put one in the front, one in the rear of the vehicle. They're connected in series through these large 7mm squared HV cables. So they come up to this box here, which is our main MCU node, we call it. So that's controlling basically the whole car and all the charger, DC-DC drive functions. This is your high voltage disconnect, so anytime you're working on the car, you pull that out. It breaks the attractive circuit, so there can't be high voltage present. We've also got from the batteries two smaller LV lines, and they're for all your battery management system stuff. So reporting back battery voltages and temperatures and things like that. If there's a fault to occur, it'll shut the car down. Basically everything plugs into the MCU. So we have high voltage on this half and low voltage on that half. High voltage coming out of it, we've got our two accessory plugs. They're going to our DC-DC and our charger. And then the two large ones are going to our inverter for the tractive drive. So we'll probably go to the inverter next. That takes our battery voltage, comes in on this side, and then outputs the three-phase AC waves that go down to our motor down here. So you can see phase cables going down to the motor, and then you've also got a low voltage loom, and that's for your resolver sensor, and that tells the inverter the position of the motor and the speed, and it also is a temperature sensor, so the inverter knows the V-rate if the motor gets too hot. So that's that side of the HV. The other two HV items are the DC-DC and the onboard charger. So they connect into these two plugs over here. The DC-DC is pretty simple. It takes high voltage when the car's turned on and converts this into 13.8 volt output to charge the battery. So it's basically like an alternator for an EV. So we've got our high voltage coming in, and then we've just rigged this up. Low voltage coming out and charging our battery. The charger is kind of similar. It's also connected to HV, but it also has a mains input that comes from our Type 2 input from the charger, and then it outputs its voltage to charge the battery through this plug. It's got a few low voltage plugs as well, so you've got a charge indicator, and you also have some CAN that goes back to our control unit in the box. Moving down this way, this is all of our controls. So this isn't actually what would be in the car, but that's just sort of what we're simulating as an ignition switch and a brake pedal and a clutch switch. This controls all of our drive stuff, so engaging gears forward and reverse. It also distributes out to our controls. So we've got our throttle pedal, which we have to install in the car, an electronic throttle pedal. And then we also have this, which is our main sort of driver interface. So that's got your gear selections, an adjustable regen, and a screen to give you all the battery information and state of charge, stuff like that. And that's pretty much everything that's in the E-Kit 4.